Um, I'm Determined program has been a true blessing for me and my family and for Jaron because he's networked with a lot of individuals here with different disabilities that he's locked in with and created some friendships and just the atmosphere that he can come here and be himself.
Their armor gets to come down a little bit because now they're in a group of peers that don't question some of their quirks or differences, and all of a sudden they're able to just have fun and talk about things and be completely honest about it. It's just fun to watch them all interact. It's a lot different than a high school dance.
He's not much for words, but he has this big smile from ear to ear, and he met some friends. Of course, you tell him what his friends' names are. He forgets, but he'll point them out to you. He'll take you over there to introduce them. And I've already met a couple of them. But he just seems so happy.
As far as the Youth Summit, I can't say enough about that and how much it's done for my own son personally, as far as sort of coming out of his own shell and being able to identify what his disability is, but more importantly, being able to identify what his abilities are.
He has learned more than you can imagine from this conference. His self-confidence, his being able to stand up in the classroom for himself has been amazing. As a matter of fact, teachers really don't know how to deal with a kid who self-advocates.
And just by networking and listening to other family stories, as they say, just when you think that you have a problem, the stories that I've heard since coming to this second session has just blown me away.
You think your child's disabilities, it's a huge impact in your immediate home, and you come here and you realize, one, you're not alone, and two, maybe your situation isn't as bad as you thought, and that there are people that are doing great things with bigger disabilities, and it's inspiring to realize, oh my gosh, this isn't as overwhelming because there are people out there dealing with worse situations and they're succeeding, and I can gain so much strength from these people.
Really helped me to learn that I need to allow my son to be more independent in spite of the fact that he needs support.
And he now has some goals that he can identify and has been able to, sort of tell people when he needs the help that he needs, and also tell him to back off when he knows what he wants and he doesn't need their help.
The one kid who would normally maybe be left in a group to kind of just sit and listen is actually leading the group, and everybody around them is entranced and interested in what this person has to say, and their disability is not really the issue anymore.
But the end result of the I'm Determined conference is that networking ability with administrators and social services, networking with parents who just through conversation with each other, we feed off of each other and gain a greater knowledge of what we need to do to prepare our kids for the future.